Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. So today I'm gonna talk about the operational risk that occur in a few top cases. So I will explain on firstly how the losses occurred, secondly what is the operational risk and who make the fraud, very shortly and directly. Therefore, I will start with the definition on what is the operational risk. So, the operational risk, based on the basic definition, is the risk of direct or indirect loss resulting from inadequate or failed internal processes, people, and the system, or from external events, like for example, errors, complexity, policy, internal fraud, communication, security, integrity, reliance legislations, competitions, natural disaster, and also terrorism. So for the first case, I will start with the NatWest Capital Market that happens in 1997. So NatWest Market is the investment banking arm of NatWest Group. Has been caught in the London's latest growth trader scandal. Industry observers says that the incident highlights operational risk issues facing all financial institutions worldwide. Kyriakos Papoulis is a trader who left NatWest for Bear Stearns at the end of the 1997. Appears to have buried 50 million pounds sterling worth of trading losses in the bank's interest rate options portfolio. Next, for the second cases is the World Trade Center attack in 2001. So, these cases is occurred when some terrorists affiliated with the Al-Qaeda International Terrorist Organization hijacked two commercial airliners, crashing the planes minutes apart into the World Trade Center in New York City. So each aircraft was directed into a different tower, resulting in the eventual collapse of both building and destruction of other infrastructure in the middle vicinity. The terrorists successfully exploited weaknesses in U.S. aviation security and communication gaps in the U.S. intelligence system. So, in the September 11 attacks resulting in nearly 3,000 deaths and an estimate $120 in damage. In the months following the disaster, airliners were unable to fill planes even with 30% fewer flights, as Americans fearful of further attacks began traveling less. The already fragile U.S. economy suffered through the losses of 1.1 million jobs over the last quarter of 2001. Unfortunately, the continued threat of terrorism has not deterred the Port Authority or developers from rebuilding on the site of the World Trade Centers. And the next cases is about the Lehman Brothers, also in 2001. So Lehman Brothers is one of the America's most famous financial firm based in Wall Street. So Lehman has to file bankruptcy, the first major bank collapse in the US of the credit crisis. So Lehman Brothers had become heavily involved in the mortgage market, owning the subprime mortgage seller BNC Mortgage. By 2008, the bank held 30 times as much in real estate products as it had capital, and also it had been borrowing too much money to fund its mortgage investment. So when the market turned, Lehman Brothers was stuffed, as Lehman had held onto or could not sell so many risky low-rated mortgages. The subprime mortgage crash affected the bank badly, and in the first half of 2008, it lost 73% of its value. Investor confidence in the bank quickly declined, leading to the crisis of early September. So I think this is how the operational risk happen in the cases and makes the Lehman Brothers collapse. So I think that's all from me. Thank you very much.